Hello everyone, we are going to discuss about graphite market price and ये इंटरटेनिंग इसीलिए होने वाला है बिकॉज आपको पता चलेगा ग्राफाइट में प्रॉफिट किस लेवल में होता है और एक छोटा सा डिपॉजिट प्रूव करने से भी ग्राफाइट का जिस लेवल में बूम हो रहा है मार्केट तो कितना हाई प्राइस अब प्रॉफिटेबल है अब वो चीज़ एकदम एग्जैक्ट कैलकुलेटिव वे में मैं दिखाऊंगा। देखो मेन चीज है जो price of graphite depends on several factors such as purity, flake size, demand supply dynamics. So of course जितना दिन जा रहा है इलेक्ट्रॉनिक व्हीकल्स एंड अदर इंडस्ट्री के लिए ग्राफाइट का डिमांड बढ़ते जा रहा है because graphite is critical mineral in applications in various industries such as manufacturing of batteries, refractories, steel making, lubricants, and most prominently of course that is electric vehicles. Now with time in future to avoid that our hydrocarbon fuels, so we'll be sooner or later converting into green energy. So during that time already it has come in market that green plate is, especially I'm talking about in India, green plates, number plates are all e-vehicles, electric vehicles. For that graphite is very much essential in anode, and another part is cathode part is mostly I think lithium. So these lithium ion batteries, in case of lithium ion batteries, graphite is also essential. So that is the importance of graphite in future. There are several applications. So cost of graphites is mostly dependent upon the purity and flake size, as I have mentioned earlier. Large flake mostly comprises of 94 to 97% total graphitic carbons and more than 80 mesh size. I think you must be knowing what is mesh size. Per inch, how many holes are there? That number of holes is an indicative of that size of the flake. 80 mesh means in a 80 plus 80 mesh means graphite flakes are more than 80 mesh means they cannot pass through that 80 mesh sieve. Now for that approximately 1000 to 2000 dollar per ton, it is US dollar, that is the rate you can imagine. Then for medium flex, that is 100 to 80 mesh, that is 800 to 1200 per ton US dollar. And flex size for less than 100 mesh even also have a price of about $600 per ton, 600 to 900, it ranges. And if we even imagine least quality, that is fine flex graphite, then also you can achieve at least $600 per ton. So it is a high price because if we see a small deposit size, I'll show everything, then you'll come to understand. Now amorphous graphite is 80% carbon, it is not relatively less pure, and that is also from 300 to $500 per ton, that rate is for amorphous graphite. Then apart from that, most importantly, spherical graphite, which is mostly used in lithium ion batteries to make graphite flakes, is more valuable, and its cost is about 3,000 to $4,000 per ton. Now you can imagine the price. So as demand for electronic vehicles and energy storage solution is increasing, graphite will be on high demand gradually, and hence market dynamics will be totally controlled by graphite supply. Tonnage, cut-off grade, these are of course very important parameters. So for significant investors and miners, all those parameters are important. Flake graphite with higher carbon content, about 97%, 94% total graphitic carbon content, and larger flake size always enhance the rate. So what are the major parameters? Tonnage. What is the tonnage? Tonnage means it is an indicative of resource. Okay. So it refers to the quantity of graphite present in a deposit, typically expressed in millions of tons. Okay, it indicates the potential scalability of a mine project. Grade means, of course, how much graphite or carbon, total graphitic carbon percentage within the graphite ore. Ore term is usually used for metal, but just for graphite, I'm talking about graphite minerals. Within that minerals, graphite means C, carbon only, but purity, for measurement of purity, how much exact carbon content. Usually 2 to 4% carbon content is good enough to become a graphite, valuable graphite. So that is called cut-off grade. This is the minimum grade, at least above which it is essential to be present that carbon content. Okay. Next is, let us see and compare world's most biggest, largest top 10 graphite deposits. At this moment, highest deposit, largest deposit is situated in Mozambique. Okay, that is, you can remember Balama. Okay, Balama Nikanda Hill. Area is Nikanda Hill, Balama. It is situated in Mozambique, and Triton Minerals Limited is the owner for that particular deposit. It resources on mostly indicated and measured category. That resource combining is coming about 369 million tons, and grade is 11.3% total graphitic carbon. So content graphite is about 41.7 million ton. So this is the world's largest deposit. So you can remember Balama, 41.7 million ton of graphitic carbon, and ore volume is in indicated and measured category combining, it is coming 369. Likewise, second one is Saritogan, Kazakhstan. After Mozambique, second is Kazakhstan, where 126. Okay, and likewise top 10 as I have told. See, now third one is 66, then in fourth 116. But you see, this grade also important. This is of course 66, but grade wise 17.19. Got my point? So top means you have to see this column, graphite, not graphite minerals. Graphite ore or minerals. Special term should be minerals. Ore means from where metal can be extracted. Okay, graphite is a mineraloid, exactly, if you see, because its origin is organic. Now, from total graphite content point of view, if you see, this is highest is 41.7 million ton. Then since resource is 126, grade is also quite high. This is 36.3. Here you see it is very high grade, but resource is limited, but overall 11.3. Here grade is low, but resource is more, so overall it is coming 9.3. See, here it is ore is 66, whereas here 116, but actual graphite content for 116 it is lesser than that 66. Likewise, you can see these are the top 10 deposits. So first one is Balama in Mozambique, then Kazakhstan, then Canada, then coming to Tanzania. Tanzania highest grade is 8.02 with 9.3 million ton. Then Australia, Tanzania, again another deposit is situated with 4.8 million ton of total graphitic carbon. Then again Canada, Malawi, Mozambique, Tanzania. So you can see Tanzania comprises of world's most three of the world's biggest deposits, and in foreseeable future, of course, other deposits will come soon. Now, so far, most production wise, highest production is made by China. Country wise, if we see, China is the highest producer as per the 2021 production report. And as per the graphite exploration hotspots, this is Africa. Now you see, this Eastern Africa, Tanzania, Mozambique, Malawi, this area is very important. So it is upcoming future. Okay. So tonnage, Balama is the largest deposit by tonnage, followed by Mehengia and Nachu. These are the by tonnage. If you see 369, then 126. Okay, this is some old data anyway. And grade wise, see here, grade highest grade is 28.8, I think. So this one is in Kazakhstan. Okay, Lac grade, Canada. This is also quite high, 17.19. So this is the latest data from mining resource website I have taken. So now main question is how to estimate the potential revenue from graphite deposit. For example, let us consider a graphite deposit of 211.9 million tons overall ore, graphite resource, from which how much total graphite actual graphite carbon can be manufactured, can be extracted, and that graphite price we have to see. Okay, so if we see the grade of 7.8% carbon graphite, so out of 211.9 million tons resource, we have to, by using this grade, PGC grade, 7.8% grade, we have to calculate exact graphite content. So this, to estimate the actual revenue, how much it can be generated, how much money you can earn, you need to calculate. We have to follow two steps. First, calculate the total graphite content, then estimate the revenue. For example, as I have shown that previous year data, in 211 million tons at the rate of 7.8%. So calculate total ore multiplied by grade. So 211.9 multiplied by 7.8. Okay. So overall graphite carbon graphite content is 16.52 million ton. Now you have to consider the rate. For understanding the rate, you have to have idea about the quality of graphite, because as I have mentioned at the beginning, different flake size is having different costs. Okay, again for your information, if I show large flake with 94 to 97% carbon graphite is usually a higher cost, $1,000 to $2,000 per ton. For medium flakes, 800 to 1200. For fine flakes, 600 to 900. So as I have already calculated the total tonnage of carbon graphite, but here I don't know the flake size and quality. So we have to have idea under microscope and other all different flake size analysis, average overall flake size estimation, it is must, and depending upon that result you have to specify the rate. For example, as I already calculated 16.52 million ton of carbon graphite. Now what will be the rate per ton? First let us assume two conditions, one lower price estimate and higher price. So lower price, as I have shown, let us see, it is 800. Okay, let's consider 800 per ton, and higher price is 1500 per ton. So what will be the price total revenue for 800? See, lower price estimate is total 16,525 16.525 million ton. Okay, multiplied by 800 US dollar, it is the rate per ton. So it is coming, see, about 13.22 billion US dollar. Billion, if you can imagine. And if even if it is better, at least you can earn this much, you can generate revenue of this much. I am not talking about profit. Investment will be there, mining cost, even if you cut down, will be on huge profit margin. And higher price estimate, if you see now, it will be coming about 24.79. So I hope you understand the importance